Today, let's head down to West Texas. We're going to do one of my favorites, beef and chicken fajitas. Now our first list here are the ingredients you're going to need to make and serve the fajitas. You can pick up guacamole and pico de gallo in the stores if you don't want to make it yourself. Our second list here is what we need to make our marinade for our meats. Now when I mix this marinade, I like to put the tequila in the blender with the jalapenos and the garlic and blend that into a good liquid so I don't have any chunks in there. That way, when I put in my dry ingredients, they won't clump up and form little balls of dried spices or anything. They'll blend very smooth and very even. This means that when I use this marinade on the meat, I'm going to have very even flavors over the entire meat. Now when we got that blended nice and smooth, we're going to put 2 Ziploc bags, one with the beef, one with the chicken, put our marinade in there, and we're going to refrigerate this for a minimum of 6 hours, or you can even keep it for overnight. Now we're ready to grill. We're going to heat up a full chimney of charcoal. We're going to put that on the right side of our grill. On the left side, we've got an aluminum foil pan full of water so that we have a hot and a cooler area on our grill. Now while we're waiting for that to get hot, we're going to get ahead and prep our vegetables. We thick sliced our peppers and our onions. We're going to spray those with a little canola oil and put them out on our grill on the gas side of the grill. Okay, our coals are all nice and white. We've got a nice hot grill here. We're going to go ahead and take our skirt steak, drop it on the grill. We want to sear this really good on both sides. Now at the same time, we can also put our chicken on the cool side, but we'll be searing this a little bit later, and not so much for the sear on the chicken, but to just get some grill marks on there and get a little tiny bit of char on there to give it some flavor. So right now we're just going to put them over here on the cold side till our beef's ready. Our beef's seared on one side and it's time to flip it over. We're going to cook this to an internal temperature of 135 degrees. At the same time, make sure our chicken gets done. And make a note of the 2 outside settings on my gas grill for the vegetables. That's where you want to cook those at. Now we've seared our beef and moved it over to the left side of the grill. Now it's time to put a little char on those chicken breasts. Make sure that they get cooked all the way through. Last thing we want to do is serve undercooked chicken to anybody. Go back over to our gas side and we're going to check on our vegetables. Once we get a little bit of char on these, we're going to transfer them over to a couple of cast iron pans that we use for serving. These pans go on wooden boards and you can pick them up at the local store. Last thing we want to do is go ahead and warm our tortillas over our grill. Don't leave these on there too long because they'll harden up on you. We let our meat rest. With that, we're going to go ahead and slice our chicken breasts. Now we're going to slice our skirt steak. You want to cut this on the bias at an angle so it's nice and tender when you bite into it. Okay, we've got all our ingredients laid out. Time to assemble our fajita. And there you have it. Delicious beef or chicken fajita, whichever you prefer. I like them both. I hope you enjoy these as much as I do.